Hi, I'm Linda.
And I'm Troy, and we are Wines, Pines, and Canines. Linda and I have a 20-foot couples camper with a queen mattress that goes side to side. Today, we're going to show you how to go from a queen to a king without changing the mattress or changing the footprint of the camper.
Now, we have a GeoPro 19 FBS, but there are a lot of couples campers on the market today that have this similar setup. So if your camper looks like this, where the bed goes east to west, you have about 4 to 5 feet side to side and about 2 feet in front of that, and you're feeling a bit cramped at night, we hope this modification can help you.
We briefly showed this mod in an earlier video we made, and consequently we've got a lot of questions about it.
And because of all those questions, and because there's so many campers on the road today that have a similar layout to our GeoPro, we thought this video would give you a lot more detail on how we did it and how it's worked out for us. So for about $50, an hour's worth of time, a few tools, and you can go from this to this.
And we're going to follow up on a recent air conditioning modification that we've done, as well as a few modifications we've done in the kitchen. So if you'd like to see more, please
like and subscribe. And remember, Desi here wants you to hit that notification bell. Now our camper does have a true queen. It is 60 by 80. And if this was a walk-around bed, it likely would have been fine. But in this setup, one person is always wedged against that back wall and it just isn't comfortable. So one night in this, and we were already thinking of ways we could modify. And this is what we ended up doing. Okay, first we bought a 4x4 sheet of 1/2-inch sanded plywood. Then we took a 2-inch hole saw and we cut 2 holes into the plywood. These are the little poles so you can pull it out from under the bed at night. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you take a sanding block and really sand out those edges. They will be a little sharp. So next, we took a router and went around the edges of the plywood. That just really kind of softens those edges and gets rid of some of the splinters. Then we sanded the whole thing once again and then applied a coat of paint, and that makes it easier to slide in and out from under the bed. So for this modification to work in our camper, we do have to have the slide out. But we have used this setup for about 2 years and it works great for us. The plywood is stored under the mattress, and at night we just pull it out. We add some extra pillows that we bring along with us, and now we have extended this bed by about 18 inches, which makes it a king size. But we have had some questions on how well this works, so we're going to go ahead and answer those.
With regards to this mod, there are 2 questions that come up the most common. Number 1, do we kick the pillows off at night? Number 2, does the plywood need some sort of support? Now, to answer the first question, I can tell you that no, we don't kick the pillows off at night. There are people that move around a lot at night. Perhaps if they were taller, maybe that would pose an issue. Now, a few people have a couple options that Linda knows about.
Yes. So one was from a viewer, thank you, Randy K., who messaged us that what he does to eliminate kicking the pillows off at night is he has taken pillowcases and he has sewn them into the end or the side of the sheet. That way, pillows don't kick off. Now, some other people, what they have done is gone on Amazon or a fabric store and they have bought a large piece of foam that eliminates the need for the pillows. Now, during the day, they just pop it up by the window and use it as a backrest.
So to answer the second question, does the plywood need to be supported? The answer for us is no. It's 1/2-inch plywood, it's very thick, it's very sturdy, and 2/3 of this plywood cut sit underneath the mattress, so for us it doesn't cause a problem.
But the reason it doesn't is we did not like the mattress that was in the camper. It was not comfortable at all, so we went ahead and added a topper. Now that topper is heavy enough that it holds that mattress and therefore the plywood down. So if you're sitting or climbing on it, you don't have a problem. If you are using an original mattress or it's a very light mattress, you may need to add some support to it. Otherwise, you may find that that mattress is moving anytime you sit on that.
Right.
So One suggestion would be if you have some of those storage ottomans, you could slide those underneath to add some support, or you could fashion some type of leg system to help hold it up.
So there you have one of our favorite modifications. Number one, it doesn't require any serious renovation to your camper. Number two, it doesn't add a lot of weight to your camper. And number three, it breaks down during the day so you can use your camper in other ways. If you've done this mod and you've got some other ideas or ways of doing things, please let us know about it in the comments.
Yes, and a word of caution, if anybody is doing this and has the 19 FPS, and you like coffee in the morning and you store your coffee in that cabinet under the TV, you might want to get it out ahead of time. Otherwise, anybody that's in bed is getting up. But right now, we're going to go ahead and give you some updates on our earlier mods. Okay, wanted to give you a quick update on the AC mod that we did a few months ago. Now this is the first time that we've had this camper out that we have actually had to run the air conditioning. So I have it on low cool right now. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know that it's any quieter. The low cool, it's not really bothering me right now, but what I do notice is having that air blow directly over here on the sofa really seems, at least to me, to cool off this camper a lot quicker. Now this may all be in my head, I'm not really sure, but I do know at the moment I am very happy with this simple modification. We're going to talk about the trash can and that pantry to see how they've held up over the last 4 trips. Now first, wanted to show you the kitchen setup that I do. We mentioned this in an earlier video. This tray is mounted on some countertop brackets. Just folds up and folds down. Really like this, and I like the tray because we can put food here and I don't have to worry about it sliding off. We usually grab it and go back to the Blackstone. The other thing is, I love these roll-up mats. They work really well over the sink. I use my cutting board, and then everything goes right in this trash can. The trash can slides back in, and it has been fantastic, has worked so well over the past 4 trips. Okay, next modification is this storage cabinet. This is now my pantry and my hanging clothes closet, and I absolutely love it. We will post the links to the videos where we explain how to do these, but we designed these around these IKEA containers and it has worked out so well. One of the things that I worried about was, would anything move during travel? These containers, they ride like this. When I get where I'm going, everything still looks like it is right now. And one of the things I love the most are these pull-out drawers under here, which once again, thank you to IKEA. And one last tip as we wrap up this video. To keep these cabinet doors closed during travel, we use one of these rapid Velcro straps that we talked about in an earlier video. Last thing I want are these doors coming open and everything coming out. Well, that is it for today. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.